welcome to English Up, the podcast designed to help you elevate your English and your life. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Alex. And today we're tackling a topic that plagues us all at some point: how to become more disciplined and focused.
Oh yes, the eternal struggle. We all want to be disciplined, we all want to focus, but sometimes it just feels impossible, right?
Exactly. So in this episode, we're going to break down why we struggle with discipline and then give you actionable tips to actually stay disciplined and focused. This is part one, where we dive into the why.
Ready to level up your focus? Let's do this.
So Chloe, let's start with the big question. Why is discipline so hard to maintain? It seems like a basic human skill, but so many of us find ourselves derailing.
It's a great question, Alex. I think a big reason is our brain's wiring. Our brains are naturally wired for immediate gratification. Think about it. If you see a delicious cookie, your brain says, "Eat it now." It doesn't immediately say, "But if you don't eat it, you'll feel better about your diet later." The reward is instant with the cookie, but delayed with discipline.
That's so true. We're essentially battling millions of years of evolution that tell us to go for the quick win. And it's not just about sweets, is it? It's about Netflix binges, scrolling through social media, anything that gives us a dopamine hit right now.
Exactly. And often our goals, the things we need discipline for, have rewards that are far in the future. Learning a new skill, getting fit, saving money, these take time. So, we're constantly in this battle between instant pleasure and long-term goals.
Another big factor, I think, is fear. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of the unknown. If we don't even try to be disciplined towards a goal, we can't technically fail at it. It's a form of self-sabotage almost.
That's a really insightful point, Alex. It's like an avoidance tactic. If you're afraid of not mastering that new language, you might procrastinate on studying, thus never facing the potential failure.
Precisely. And let's not forget perfectionism. Sometimes if we can't do something perfectly, we don't do it at all. This can really cripple our discipline.
Oh, I can relate to that. You want the perfect workout routine, the perfect study schedule, and if you can't create it on day one, you just give up. It's all or nothing thinking.
And sometimes it's simply lack of clarity. If our goals aren't clear, if we don't know why we're trying to be disciplined, it's hard to stay motivated. It's like trying to sail without a destination.
Absolutely. So, we've touched on a few key reasons. Our brain's desire for immediate gratification, fear of failure, of not being good enough, avoidance tactics to sidestep that fear, perfectionism that paralyzes us, and a lack of clarity in our goals.
Those are some heavy hitters. To really drive these points home, let's look at a few words and phrases we use when we talk about these struggles.
First up, we have procrastination. This is the act of delaying or postponing tasks, often unnecessarily. For example, I know I need to start my essay, but I'm procrastinating by watching YouTube videos.
Next, self-sabotage. This is the act of undermining one's own goals and efforts, often unconsciously. To illustrate this point, consider choosing to eat that entire cake when you're on a diet might be an act of self-sabotage.
Then there's apathy. This is a lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. A clear instance is, after a long week, I'm feeling a certain apathy towards doing any more chores.
Let's talk about doubt. This is a feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. As an illustration, if you constantly have doubt about your abilities, it's hard to start anything new.
And finally, impulse. This is a sudden, strong urge to do something. A good analogy would be, my impulse to buy that new gadget was so strong I couldn't resist.
Great words, Chloe. So, we've established that there are many internal and external forces working against our discipline. But what can we do about it? That's coming up in part two.
All right, Alex. We've explored why discipline is so tricky. Now, the million-dollar question. How do we actually build it?
This is where the actionable steps come in. The first thing is to define your why. Remember how we talked about lack of clarity? Knowing why you want to be disciplined is crucial. Is it for your health, your career, personal growth? Write it down, make it visible.
That's brilliant. And to clarify your goals, make them SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of, I want to be more disciplined, try, I will study for my exam for 30 minutes every day for the next 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Next, break down big tasks. That huge project can feel overwhelming, which leads to procrastination. Break it into smaller, manageable steps. As the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Oh, I love that one. And to manage immediate gratification, try the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This builds momentum and prevents small things from piling up.
Great tip. Another is scheduling and time blocking. Treat your disciplined activities like important appointments. Put them in your calendar. Block out specific times for focused work.
And when it comes to distractions, create a focused environment. This means minimizing notifications on your phone, closing unnecessary tabs on your computer, and letting people know you need uninterrupted time. Just in case you need absolute silence, consider noise-canceling headphones.
The classic just-in-case scenario. It's all about preparing for potential obstacles. And speaking of obstacles, embrace imperfection. Remember our talk about perfectionism? It's okay to have an off day. The goal is progress, not perfection. Just get back on track the next day.
That's so important. And let's add another one. Find an accountability partner. Having someone else who knows your goals and checks in on your progress can be a huge motivator.
Definitely. And finally, reward yourself. When you hit a milestone, acknowledge it. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be a short break, a small treat. This reinforces positive behavior and helps combat that desire for immediate gratification.
So, to recap the actionable steps, define your why. Make your goals SMART. Break down big tasks. Use the 2-minute rule. Schedule and time block. Create a focused environment. Embrace imperfection. Find an accountability partner. Reward yourself.
Phew, that's a lot of powerful strategies. It's not about having superhuman willpower, it's about building smart systems and habits.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of English Up. We've explored why discipline can be so challenging and given you a toolkit of strategies to build it.
Remember, becoming more disciplined and focused is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small wins, and keep practicing these techniques.
Absolutely. So, what's one step you're going to take today to be more disciplined and focused? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you found this episode helpful, please give us a like, subscribe to English Up, and share it with a friend who might need it.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.